Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mayor Paul Medany. Today is Tuesday, August 11th, 2020. On behalf of Deptford Township Council, we're back here with our video, and we're going to go right to numbers and then get into a bunch of information for you as usual. Deptford Township, COVID-19 cases as of today are 651. You'll notice there's an uptick, but there's a reason for that. You know, some of the old cases don't come off. Gloucester County has 3,275. New Jersey has 185,031, and don't forget, getting back to Deptford, the great majority of them are in the long-term care facilities also. So all of you are doing great out there. We're going to show you some of the restaurants in Deptford today. We're outside, the weather's beautiful, it's a little bit hot out, but these small businesses, they need your help and your patronage. Right now, we're at Philomena's. These restaurants employ literally hundreds of hospitality workers. Waiters, waitresses, bar backs, bartenders, the owners themselves. We could go on and on and on. The supply chain that supplies the food to the restaurants. They're an integral part of our economy here in Deptford Township in the area. They're open, as you can see. They have a tent here, as a lot of them do, and we strongly urge you to come out, sit outside and dine. It's a great experience. So they have takeout and they have delivery services too. I want to mention that. So we don't have time to visit every restaurant today. We're at Philomena's, like I said. Down the street are other great restaurants by the mall. You got Adelphi, you got Bonefish Grill, you got Outback, you got Mission Barbecue up the street. That's not counting all of our pizza shops around the area. They all need your help. They all employ hundreds of people. So now to other business, right? We want to get to this real quick. We're in the height of the summer storm season. We're getting huge amounts of rainfall, and these storms, the winds they seem stronger than they used to, right? I think we all agree with that. So the weather seems to be changing. We have to adapt to it. But this is what we're going to do. We urge you to have an EAP. It's called an Emergency Action Plan. That plan is for your family and your house. There's an example on our website at deptford-nj.org. You click on Emergency Management, and then you go to Plan and Prepare, and there's a plan for you to get your family and yourself ready for emergencies. Be prepared for power outages. If your power goes out, call your utility company and report it. Don't assume that they know your power's out. PSE&G's number, 800-436-7734, or text OUT to 4PSEG. I'm sorry I stumbled on that. But you could text or just call that number. Atlantic City Electric is 800-833-7476. Call them if your power goes out. Think about getting a backup generator, especially if your family member has a medical condition. We do not supply generators. That's going around. We have a couple generators that we bring to folks on oxygen. That's it. If a family member has a disability, go to www.registerready.nj.gov or call 877-652-1148, and they'll give you information. We also want you to check your insurance policies for what they cover. A lot of folks are neglecting to do that. Trees, tornadoes, earthquakes, all this stuff is happening. Listen to weather reports for dangerous approaching weather. There are alerts you can sign up for. Here in Deptford, we have an EOC. It's called an Emergency Operations Center. It's ready to be manned at any time. It's fully operational. We supply communications between our emergency service personnel, fire, police, the school district, the MUA, the county, state and government agencies, all of them. You can follow us on Twitter at Deptford OEM. We have emergency radio backup plans for our communications if power goes out, so we can communicate interlocally with all of our different folks who help us out. And we have emergency management meetings to cover any scenario. We have them quarterly. We want you to know that. Government's here to provide for the health, safety, and welfare of all of its residents. That's why we're reviewing all of this, because the weather, all of this crazy stuff seems to be happening much more frequently. These videos are designed to bring you information. Hopefully that's some good information that you can use. Go on our website, like we always say, to get more information, especially about COVID-19 and what you should be doing. So visit our stores, please help our local economy, visit our parks, our playgrounds, our walking trails. Our event schedule is dependent on how we do controlling this virus. Now, again, all of you in Deptford are doing a great job. You see our case numbers are very steady. Most of them are in long-term care facilities. But we need you to keep wearing your face covering. Right now, I always say this, there's nobody around me. I don't have my face covering on while I'm talking. The folks shooting the video are behind me. You see folks in the restaurant and they're wearing their face coverings. Wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, stay physically apart. When you gather in large groups, keep your physical distance. Cough and sneeze in your arm. Do all of those things, and we can beat this thing. It's science-based things that we can do. So there's no vaccine anytime soon, no matter what you hear. That's why we always urge you to get your news from fact-based organizations or newspapers, right? So you can get good, reliable news. Please do that. Go on websites on, you know, there's legitimate news organizations that can tell you about COVID-19. So that's it. Let's keep working together, and we'll see you soon at the next video.